Good evening, good evening. How is
Good.
everybody tonight? Happy Wednesday evening as we head into these long nights of summer
Beautifulness.
evenings.
Summer
It's
gorgeousness.
still like sort of light out here in my neck of the woods.
Mine is darker.
It's dark.
Dark.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
more northern, so that makes more sense. In
It's
good
so
old
good.
Canada,
Good old Canada.
just waiting for my YouTube link to come. So to see who's all here with us.
I think this would be a
Oh my
perfect
goodness.
cover.
So welcome everybody. Oh, there it is. Welcome everybody to Late Night Crafts and Laughs
Yeah.
with Christian
Christian and
and Rachel. So happy that you're here with us. There we go. Oops. Oh, it's going quite fast tonight. Hold on.
not too much of a lag.
Not too much of a lag. It was like it's sometimes there's quite a lag, but that tonight it's not so bad. So hello, Gina. Hello, Alicia. Welcome, welcome.
Hi guys.
Nice to see you both. I was out during your live, Alicia, so I didn't catch your haul or your Stampin' Up product release.
It's an awesome haul.
I'll have to catch it later.
It's very cute with new products.
Awesome. June is just so crazy here in my house. I just have come to realize that I can't, I just.
It's so busy.
It is. And I just feel like I'm making excuses when I say that, but it's like holding on by a thread to make it to the sprint to the end.
Yes.
Where it
My
really is a
goodness.
marathon. So I love to be able to come on here and have my little reprieve with all my crafty gal pals.
Like a chill.
Yes. So tonight, I didn't know up until like 5 minutes ago what I was going to work on, but I've
Mhm.
decided that I'm going to work on my May layout for my traveler's notebook. So I haven't been completely consistent with this, but
Mhm.
I think I made this during a live, and I have the kids' pictures there at the front, but I have like a monthly calendar that has all the monthly pages, and then I have the this one that I just kind of call like a scrapbook style book, and then I have a I have this one was sort of like a journal to keep track of everything that happened for the month or for 2 months, like making little notes. But you can see it that comes and goes when I'm working on it. And I have one for April and May that's just finished up, but I don't see where I've put it at the moment. So I need to make one for June and July. But what I thought I would work on tonight is my scrapbook layout for recap of May. So this is the Lael Concar size that I'm working with. Hi, Tanya. So it's, what is the size of this one? It's wider. It's
The size, that's what I'm making right now. So funny, Rach. The size is 5, like the signature or
the
the
signature.
album.
Well, both. It's both, really. It's the Lael Concar size.
The standard wide is 5 by 8 and 8 1/4.
Okay. So I put that somewhere. I really need to. Oh, here it is. Here it is, buried. So this was the book for April and May, but you can see when it really started to get super busy, I wasn't journaling every day. So I try to do 3 bullet points a day of what happened, but when it gets super busy, I forget about it. So that's why I like this one, because this one has it's just sort of as I see fit. I do journaling. So this one I was like, one day I'm like, oh, I really need to like regroup. So I did a spring clean layout, and it was just using random stuff that I had in my room, and I wrote notes. And then my son, after he went to camp, so like sort of the values that he got from that. And then this
Oh,
was a
nice.
day camp that I did with my daughter, and this was her camp that she went to. And then this is like what I'm going to do today. So this is May layout. So what I do is this is what I remember, and then you put the month, and then you do like a photo collage here of everything that you want in the photo collage, and then write about everything. So that's what I'm going to do tonight.
Rach, I'm so inspired, honestly.
These two layouts I worked on, but I haven't done the journaling yet. So this is like my birthday spread. I just want to write all about being 46. And then this one was a special event that I did with my daughter. So I did the photo collage. I want to write about that.
So how do you do your photo collage?
I have a what do you call it? Selfie. And so I used the Project Life app to do the photo collage, and then I printed on a 4x6 picture, and then it gets glued down right on here. Because I got the selfie printer, I think, for Christmas. Was it this year or last year?
I think last year.
I think I had it for a year and I barely used it, or not as much, because the Happy Planner style wasn't working for me. Whereas this, you kind of can work on it when you want. So yeah. So it looks like you're using an older Michaels paper pad. That one was my favorite.
That's back in the day when Michaels had great paper.
I know. What happened to their paper?
It's so horrible.
It is.
Back in the day when Michaels, like your card is full of amazingness, and you have to streamline. You know, like that's back in the day.
Yes.
You know me with my rant with Michaels having like horrible stuff. Like I can even if the CEO of Michaels speak to me right now, I am willing to speak up and say, what happened to you guys?
Yeah. Their paper's no good.
You guys have failed us. We have been loyal customers for decades. Like, check my account. I gave you a lot of my money, but I guess now you don't want my money because all of this is shit.
Yeah.
I'm very passionate about this, as you can surmise.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
It's so sad. Really,
I
really
didn't
sad.
cut this wide enough. Shoot. Shoot.
Shoot.
I feel like I can still make it work. Do I put it in the center? I couldn't remember the measurements, but it's wider than 4. It's 4.5. So I should have cut it 4 1/4. I'm going to grab another sheet because I'm not going to be happy with that. I can use that for cards.
I'm just making my
this
own.
one was this one. Merry Memory Box Explosion. Watch, that's the only rainbow one that I had left.
Oh no. It's been a day, H.
It has.
Like, how many days left until you're on vacation?
June 27th is the last day.
So you are almost there.
Well, another 3 weeks. Another 3 weeks. Yes, I was very envious of you with your daughter and her friends poolside.
Yeah. It was fun. We went thrifting. And
Where did you go
while
thrifting? Like
they
what?
went
Like
thrifting, I didn't go because the thrift store is beside the Trader Joe's. So I went
oh,
grocery shopping and
nice.
so we went to the Filipino store first and got boba. And then after that, they went thrifting. I went to Trader Joe's and bought my groceries for the week. I had a menu set, so that's that's awesome. And then after that,
Oh,
picked up Nick from volleyball and then went home.
I think I just cut this the same size as the last one. Nope, it's bigger, but just smaller at the same time.
Alicia, tell us about your day. Tell us all about your day, you guys. We'd love to hear about it. It's been a couple of weeks. Hubby has been sick. Oh no!
Oh dear.
Look at Gina, the nurse. Gina is being the nurse and caretaker of her hubby who's sick.
That's rough.
That's hard sometimes when your family is sick. I can't wait to go to the Three Craft Chicks because I'm gonna get the refill for this.
The
That's the
refill for
first thing. This one. That's the first thing I'm gonna grab.
the refill for what? That? Oh,
Yeah. Because it's causing the frillies. I can't. Like, I'm not gonna buy
I need one
until
of
I get
those
there.
probably too.
Yeah. I absolutely am not bringing this guillotine over there. That would be insane. This is an entire suitcase. Right? It's like, oh
Yes.
my god, it's gigantic. It's giant. I am unwritten. Okay, so let's see. 9 3/4 divided by 2. 9, 4.5, 4.5, 4.5 plus 3. So 4.5 plus 3 is 9 and 7, 8. 4 and 7, 8. Okay, got it. Got it. 8 and 1, 8. Which is. I
have
am
these
trying to figure it
ephemera's.
out.
Haha, I'm not going to bring as much this year.
I
Alicia.
tell you, I think that's a great idea. I think all we need to bring is the stuff for the table and all the stuff that we need. They're going to give you a list. I would do that. I'm not even going to bring extra project that I'm going to work on because there's no time.
No, there was no time. And Christian and I were talking today is if there's a time to squeeze in a bit of pool time.
Yeah,
I'd
let's
like
go to
do
the
that.
pool and swim.
Because the pool is amazing there and we never got to even see it.
I've never seen it. Did you?
I never went and looked at it, but I saw the pictures of it on their website and it's amazing.
We have to go.
So
We have to go. Let's get us some drinks and we're going to have some pool time.
because that's,
After we eat our Chipotle, how's that?
yeah, sounds good to me.
I love the Chipotle. And do you know why we love the Chipotle, Rach?
Why?
Is because, okay, after you eat the Chipotle, it's going to be an uphill walk. Do you know what I mean? So we're like burning it off.
Yes.
So that's our plan for calorie consumption. Consume calories and burn it off because you're going to go for a hike up to the castle. Because there's a castle at the corner. That would be so interesting to take pictures. We can do a selfie there on our way back.
Yes. Pia went to
That'd
the
be fun.
pool. Yeah, she went with her kids, didn't she?
Did
And
you?
the lady, Laura, who
Uh-huh.
sat beside me, she sometimes came back from the pool. Like she had her bathing suit cover up at one point.
Ooh, my best friend Laura.
Yes. So she used the pool and she said it was really nice.
That's awesome.
So yeah, so I think
I definitely want to see.
Well, it
I'm
was so
interested.
warm last year. I mean, who knows what the weather would be like? It was like,
It's gonna be so hot, Rach.
you think so?
Oh yeah. It's gonna be definitely scorchy. Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
So I just cut my 8.5 by 11 to 8.25 by 11. And now we're gonna start scoring. So we are gonna do 4 and 7/8. And 4 and 7/8. So that
Okay.
is what I'm doing. How big is this one? 4 and 7/8. So we have a leftover of 1.25. So I'm gonna write that down. 1.25. So that is
Shoot, I really need to see the pictures, but they're on my phone, and I use my phone to record. So now I just have to think of a layout that I want to do.
oh, that's hard.
When all else fails, refer to the layout by mail.
That's right. Oh my God, yes. I have that book. That book is so amazing, honestly. Honestly, so many ideas.
There is.
And Lael was featured at her local Good Morning show.
I saw that. I watched the.
I need an autograph. Well, every year I feel like I'm gonna get an autograph from Lael anyways.
Well, that's. I know 2 items that I'm gonna buy already.
Okay, her
That's the
next
person
book.
who doesn't want to buy a lot.
Yes,
I want to get her newest book,
same,
and I want to get that autographed,
same.
and I want to get that cutter thing, whatever it's called for the.
We have to make a list. So we are like, okay, so this is the list. This is how much the list cost. Excuse me. This is how much the list cost, and this is how much your bonus pocket money is.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Instead of
Yes.
just like, yeah, just swipe it, or just put it in my bag, and then we'll swipe it later.
Yes.
Because that last swipe, that's intense. Let me tell you,
Yes.
that is
was pretty.
very intense,
That was.
and it involves a lot of intense conversations after. That is more intense. Let me tell you, the
Yeah.
intensity keeps going higher and higher as you as you inch your way back home.
Yes.
Let me tell you. So get ready. That's why I haven't gone to the Dollar Tree in so long. Because I'm like, oh, I know how to play this game. Pages. Okay. It's gonna be 11 by 8 and 1/4. And I'm gonna score that. I'm just putting my measurements. 5/8, 5.5, and 10 and 3/8. This one is.
This is where the picture goes. On this side. I wish I had the picture.
Thanks, Alicia. We took this week off, so I'm hoping this is the end of it. I hope he feels better very soon. Very, very soon, Gina. But it sucks to have a family member that is not feeling well. So sucks. Okay, this is 1 and 3. Okay, so this one is 4, 4 and
Oh, what I must say about this is I love the bulk and the thickness. Like
Uh-huh.
when I move this around, I don't know. There's something about the chunkiness of it as you start to fill it.
It's beautiful.
And it's kind of neat because you're journaling and
You're
crafting all at the
scrapbooking
same
at the
time.
same time.
Yes.
I'm gonna show you guys mine. And this is all inspired by Rachel. Like I was blown away. I love how she did hers. But I used for this one, I actually used the Little Bits box from Mommy Lay. Let me show you guys what I did. So I'm doing it for June. So this is my layout for June. This is like my actual life. So I used like multiple subscription boxes. Like I just mixed them all together. I feel like there's no rules. It's okay if you mix them all together. It's fine. It doesn't matter. And then I used their planner thing. So I love having the planner, the journaling, and the scrapbooking together. It's really that. So this one is my planner. This is my week, what I'm excited about, etc. I'm trying something new, Rach.
Yes.
Let me show you the formula of what I'm trying. Of course, we have a formula, right? So my formula is this is my monthly, this is my weekly of things I need to do. And then the next page is like my menu, the things like my mommy duties, my work duties, my craft duties. What am I doing? Ideas for YouTube, ideas for IG, and then currently. So my currently would be I'm currently watching, let's say, Queen Charlotte. Or I want to remember. I like remembering those. Like, oh, this is the moment that I binge watched Suits. I don't know. I think it's fun to remember what I was currently into at that time.
Yes.
And then this one is a simple layout of like pictures and then documentation. So it's like a planner. It's plus scrapbooking plus journaling.
Nice.
And it's so
very pretty.
therapeutic.
Oh gosh.
It's so therapeutic, my friend. So this one is my next week. This one is what I was telling you about, like the formula of, this one has like the menu, what I need to do for work currently, crafts, mommy duties, and then I'm grateful for. So you can switch it up however you want. I feel like however you desire it to be, that's what it's going to be. So these are just stickers, like rectangular stickers from the collection. So I'm thinking it's cute already in itself. So I can document or I can do what are the things that I need to do that day, or I can put photos in it as like what I did that day. So it could be whatever you want. It's up to you. But I'm so inspired by your photos, Rach. This one is June. This one is June highlights so far that we're doing.
Look at you. You got a lot done.
Yeah, I know, right? This is my July. So I'm doing like now I decided, I'm going to do all my months together. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm just changing it up as I feel how I want to do it because it's liberating. I can do whatever I want. This is my notes for my last meeting when we had like a human experience committee meeting. So that's my notes right there. This is my formula. I can do whatever I want. So this is where I was backtracking to May because I was so inspired by your layout, Rach. So these are my photos for May. It talks about Alexa's volleyball team, and that's her club season ended in May.
Yes.
So, I talked about, it was a tremendous season, whatever. This is what I gave to all the girls. Remember, I customized it with their names.
Yes.
So I customized. I forgot to take pictures, I think. And then Alexa got a fracture. Me and Nick when they were in Reno. So I documented those. And it's just little blips of things that happen, but my future self, I'm sure, would love it, to be honest.
Well,
right?
it's the little moments.
It is the little moments. It's the stories behind the moments.
Yes.
It's the stories behind the photos of those moments.
Yes.
that, like Nick hugging my mom for Mother's Day, whatever.
Yes.
Because my mom was here for Mother's Day, which is an amazing opportunity. Alexa getting her ears pierced, Lucy after her spaying surgery, just cuddling with her on the couch. Nick starting his volleyball um season for club. And then, it makes it so easy because the stickers are so cohesive. They have matching washi, they have matching stickers. You get 10 sheets, you get paper. So I torn the paper right here. Isn't it so cohesive?
Yes, it is.
It's so fun. And then me and Jules, I got for my glasses, which I haven't worn for more than 5 minutes because it makes me barf. And then we went to Panera, which is so expensive. I talked about that. And then there's a new thing that I'm adding, like what I'm grateful for and what I'm looking forward to.
Nice.
Right? Like,
Yes.
we can make it whatever we want. Like my daily routine, which I follow everything except for the working out. Maybe I should follow the working out, right? It's a start. And just writing it down. Just write
Writing
it
it
down.
down is a start, and that takes
It's
energy.
okay. It's okay. Just write it down. Eventually you're gonna get it. Eventually. And then,
Yes.
I just drew the daily routine, put a sticker, colored it with my Uhu markers because this paper can take the Uhu markers. Look at
Right.
that. There's nothing there. June ideas for crafts. I just drew some banners, whatever. Just using my pen. I love that my pen is erasable, so if I made a mistake, it's fine. And I love having these, like the sentiments from Tim Holtz. So these I don't know what to do with, but I think it's cute. It's a cute layout. Simple. Loving it.
Well, and
This
you
one
can have, like, if you want,
uh-huh.
once you get a formula, you can keep using that and just substituting out
Yes,
the theme
products.
of what you're working with.
Absolutely. I feel like this time is the time for me to experiment, be bold, make bold choices and take risks because I feel like if I make a mistake, so what? It's not like it's going to go to a museum or a professor will check it. It's going to still be amazing for me and my future self wouldn't even know what happened,
Right.
right? Even if it's not perfect, but it's documented. And that's like what makes it amazing. I love that this takes the Uhu marker so very well.
That's amazing.
I'm so impressed. Look, these are all Uhu markers. Like these colors, I just colored them. Like nothing happened in the back.
I
So
can't believe
impressed.
it didn't, like, blur.
No, bro. No, look at this. I colored
Bleed, I guess.
the bleed, yeah. I colored the daily routine with Uhu markers. Look, this one. Look.
Wow.
Nothing. I have nothing. 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 Hi, Mimi.
Hi, Mimi.
So we're talking about our planner slash journaling, planner slash journal slash scrapbook. Like you can morph it however you want. It's up to
Well,
you.
you can, and it doesn't have to be the same all the time. That's what I like. Like right now, I'm really into, like, the making of the pages, but
Mhm.
sometimes I'm really into just doing the
Journaling.
the daily journaling.
Yeah. And sometimes that's what you need is to just release it on paper.
Yes.
It feels so good just being able to write it down, like your feelings and everything, and how, like, because you're honest with yourself, It's just like, and it just uses stickers and washi. Like, we all have that. We have a pen. I know you guys have Uhu markers or whatever coloring material. You have a notebook. Honestly, this is just basic supplies, but
I'm
they're
just
so pretty.
I'm just looking for my larger but smaller monthly stamp set.
So that's where I'm at with my thing. I like having the highlights. Rach, you inspired me with that because you had highlights too. So that was like super inspiring. I I just couldn't find the right font, so I just hand wrote it myself, and then I colored it with a hoo-hoo. Super simple. Super simple, and then writing what you're grateful for makes it so much better.
Yeah,
Like,
it does.
right?
Where is it?
The gazebo, the lights. Base.
Oh, I have to clean
So
up my
fun.
room. It's so messy again.
What is everybody working on today? I'm just so happy with I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm grateful. I'm so happy, Rachel. I'm so inspired by everything that you showed me.
Well, you're very sweet. You're very sweet. Because I feel like we piggyback off of each other.
Well, that's awesome. I feel like that's awesome. We can do it and just inspire each other. 5.5, 10 and 3, 8. So this has more space.
Oh, there's that one. Cool. I know I have a smaller stamp set to put right there, but I can't find it. I'm just looking. That's why I seem distracted.
It is frustrating. And I'm definitely not stapling these because I want that freedom. I want that freedom of being able to insert if I want to add more pages. Like, stapling is no longer, it's already a thing in the past. A thing of the past. So, and this is getting ready for some KS Crafts dies for this month. It is ice cream and it is fruit. So
that paper collection you're using is perfect.
Isn't it? Oh my God, that's what I thought about too. When I saw Hannah showing everything, and I'm like, oh my God, how did this happen? That it's just the most perfect collection for this. So funny. It just so happened to happen that happened.
There. Got it.
Let me see.
Look at that. Got it.
That's so pretty, friend.
I love it.
Everything is so cohesive. I love it.
It's driving me nuts. I want to see if I can print the picture, but I wish I don't have a way to like show what I'm doing and pick.
That would be awesome in Project Life.
Yeah, the Project Life app. So like there's different layouts that you can do for back in the day when we were doing it. But I always choose the one that has the 6 pictures for the, like this one was the 3 by 4 picture. And these ones are 2 by 3. And then this one was it's a huge square, and I guess that's maybe 1 by 1, I'm guessing. Is that what it is? No, 2 by 2. 2 by 2, 2 by 2, and this is 3 3/4. I don't know. That doesn't add up. But that was all on one sheet. So, but there's all I have to do is put the picture here now, and do the
put a little bit of journaling.
Yeah.
You know what's nice too? If you have those stamps that have, let me show you. I think I made some here because those are perfect. Oh, do I have it? It's I think I do. Let me find it. Here. My room is at utter. Hold on. Did I get these? Well, I've gathered all my alpha stamps because I'm in the planner am the planner wave of my life right now. Look, I put all of my alpha and my months and my
I want to get a baggie like that because
yeah.
right now I have some of my planner type things in like some boxes that are different colored, but I feel like those will be able to hold more stuff and take less
Yeah.
space than the Dollar Tree boxes that we like to store stuff in.
Oh yes, absolutely, because it flattens. And I love that all my alphas are here. So if you want like a specific size, and then I'm gonna add my little bits stamps in here. So it's gonna be part of the ensemble. Not find it. So essentially it's like these but bigger, like this big, and stamping them with different colored inks and just
Yeah.
inserting them at the back of the photo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hello, Miss Norma. How are you?
Hello, hello.
I love, love being able to just shop and gather them all.
I gotta see what's in this pack. I've had this since 2020, I think. Isn't that when this was released?
Which one?
These ephemera pieces, that was the
Oh my.
wasn't that around there? Oh, 20.
Yes, it was around there during the pandemic.
Yeah. I've hoarded it long enough.
Oh, yes. 3 years of shelf life. 3 years hoarding, 3.5 years. I feel like 3 to 3.5 years for me works very well.
Yeah.
It does wonders to the soul. Your hoarding soul
I still wish
liberates.
I had that paper collection that you have. I used all of it. I think I have like a few sheets left, but I loved that paper
I
collection.
know it's so awesome. Oh my God. So funny. This, oh my gosh, this is my Three Craft Chicks album. And I did not finish it. Oh, I have all the intentions of finishing it. Look, I even documented. I printed my photo and my shoes. Oh, what a disappointment.
Well,
There's this year.
there's there's no time like tomorrow. I mean,
It's okay. I have this year, and with my current with my current excitement, hopefully I can use that to my advantage. Hopefully.
or that's something you could take with on the retreat with you, and it's a small enough. If you there was extra time, you could work on it.
Yeah, at night.
Yeah. At night. What do you mean at night? We're crafting till 1 or 2 in the morning.
I know, right?
Or whatever time they're kicking us out at.
Well, it depends on the time because Doodle Pops
Yes, the doodle pops.
will work for
I
Doodle
did the
Pops.
doodle pops on was it the Friday night, but not the Saturday night. I was too tired.
Pooped.
But I feel like I'll have the stamina this time because I don't
Oh
have
yes,
to worry about
yes,
racing off on a cruise like
yes.
with one day in between.
Correct. That was crazy. That was intense for you. Look at that. Look how pretty. So easy. And now I have a life is sweet. And I can use this for the retreat, honestly.
That's true.
Wouldn't it be good for the retreat?
Yes, I have to make one for the retreat because I have mine from last year. Where did I put it? Is it here? Is it this one? Here's last year's.
Oh, that would be so amazing.
And I don't know if I actually finished this off completely either,
Mhm.
but I love looking at it. And now,
I know. So cute with our checklist.
I even like the supplies that I brought. Like, if you want to know what supplies I brought last year, it's all here. My plan for craft kits, all the crafty friends, things that I bought to get ready,
Oh
the
my God, I love that,
itinerary,
Rach.
the new experience, my
This
biggest
is what you
fears.
wrote in the airport, right?
Yeah, I was working on it. Well, like in the downtime. Oh, projects we made at the retreat. See, I didn't finish that. Wednesday, final prep day. projects we made. Oh, maybe I did a mistake. Oh, maybe that's what I did. I made a mistake because I did it. So that was that. And then this one was some of the ephemera and then the pictures. Like this was like the before getting ready, some of it. And then this was like documenting the happy thoughts because this was a big trip. It was the first time I left my kids, my husband, and did a trip for me and my very first Uber experience.
Oh my God, by yourself.
Yes. And then meeting Christian and Pia, that first. And then here's Alicia and Yvette. Us. This is my favorite picture of the three of us being silly. I love this. And then, so that one got filled up quite fast. And this is like some of the ephemera, like I think this is the tag that Yvette made.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
And then my boarding passes. It's so funny always. And then like my receipt for my God, can you believe it? For one black tea lemonade and one banana nut bread and one like warmed up sandwich, it came to $17.73.
Oh, we're gonna compare it. It's gonna be more this year.
Probably. So that was in the Seattle airport, I believe. And then my suitcase and getting ready for the trip and the time I had to leave because I had to leave so early.
Oh yeah.
I made these water bottles and the whole story. I'd never do that again because that was ridiculous. I had my underwear and socks stuffed in those bloody bottles because they took up so much damn space. I had 11 of them.
Oh,
but I have the whole story here, and I just love. This is when I got the bug to make like themed shirts. So my bug started here. Like I made the PHA ones, and then the late night crafts and laughs one that we have somewhere in here, and then I made this crafting as my therapy because this whole year at school
was intense.
I made shirts and it's become like, especially now in June when I'm so tired, it's become my like uniform. I put on a pair of jeans, or sometimes I said I would never be the teacher that would wear yoga pants to school, but I've become that teacher that wears yoga pants.
Well, the pandemic happened. We did not know the pandemic would happen.
No, but there's no excuse for the pandemic now. This is like in 2024. Like I wore yoga pants and a t-shirt. Like actually the one I wore to school on Monday was my Paper Hoarders Anonymous t-shirt. I'm like,
oh my God, I love it.
So, and I got compliments on that shirt because they all know I've made it too. And it drives some of them probably like crazy. Like, what? She makes her own shirts. But this is when I got the bug because, as I said, I make them now to wear to work. And so that's like, this is so easy. And then this is me arriving at the airport, and then me like just so excited, and like my story of going through security. It was so embarrassing. My luggage was top heavy, and the suit I had to open it up or something or put something down.
No way.
I had the handle pulled, and then it fell backwards and then hit this gentleman in the private parts going down. He was like, it was fine. It wasn't like it was like painful, but it was just, I was so embarrassed. But I have the whole story in here about that.
Oh my God. And I remember your leopard jacket. I
said to him, I'm sorry, I haven't traveled in a very long time. So I'm off practice. Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, oh my God, I have to put all these things in a clear bag so they can, all these things I hadn't done for so long to travel. So it was like, I was scattered. And anxious, right? Because like all the feelings of doing that. And then this is me arriving in Spokane, and this is me talking to my parents and my son and daughter, and then my Uber experience and the hotel, and then there's me waiting for Christian. And as I said, I love this picture of the three of us in the elevator.
Oh, so sweet.
It's my favorite. And then how the hotel was decorated, so all pictures like that, just all their little details. And then this was made by Cheryl, so I incorporated that in. And then I just kind of, wow, did I not stop and have pictures of us in our t-shirt? See, I haven't finished this.
It is so much fun. My goal is to finish.
I feel like oh no, here's some
more. It's gonna be fun.
No, maybe I don't have all the pictures. There's a picture. I said I would never share it publicly, but Christian and I think it was like on the last day, or maybe it was like one morning, we woke up and it was just like so surreal, like for us to be side by side
together.
And and I don't know if your bedhead's not probably quite as bad as mine because I get terrible bedhead, but I want to post that picture in there. So I don't. I want to do one of those again, and I would love to
Do
get.
it.
What I'd love to do is also get all the crafty peeps to write in it like you would in a yearbook, you know,
Yes,
like
like
a
I had so
autograph
much
book.
fun. Oh my God, I love it. And then their street address would be great.
Yes. So I feel like I want to do that this year because I would have loved even like with my table mates to have like their information, but it was something I never really
Oh, let's
necessarily
do
thought about.
that. That's gonna be fun.
So
It's like, can you sign my yearbook?
yeah, yeah.
Can you sign my Three Craft Chicks camp book? Oh yeah.
So I've
Um,
been debating what paper collection to use, whether it should be Doodlebug or that Simple Stories one. I think you bought me the crafty one.
yeah.
I might use that one because I feel like it should be like a crafty themed
Yes.
paper collection. I don't know what you think, but
I
if
think.
if that's worthy enough for that collection, because I've been
Oh, that's
hoarding
fun.
it because I had ideas to make like a whole
Ensemble.
ensemble, but I don't know. I feel like I want to make something
Use it.
for
It's
that.
been in the
I've been
shelf
hoarding
for
that
like,
for a couple years too.
I know, Rach, you have been hoarding it for a couple
So-
years, honestly. It's
So
time.
that's my layout tonight here. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do this one. This is things I've learned this term. And so Christian suggested that I do this because basically from spring break afterwards as a teacher and a mom, it's been so busy and I want to write a few things down for what to remember for next year. So I pace myself better or to be able to plan ahead and think ahead. So that's what this one's going to be.
That's going to be awesome because I love looking back at all of these journaling. I feel like the design and the decor, it doesn't matter in the future
No, it doesn't.
because it's going to be old regardless, right?
Well, look at this for like Lael's layout here. Look at this. Like that's old style paper. That's not current.
But with the words and the pictures, that's what matters.
Yes. I have to find there was one that was a kind of like a recap.
I need to add Lael's book to my planner stamp.
Yeah, my goal is to finish that book and that will help me get psyched up for the retreat this year.
And then we can show Lael, like, Lael, look.
Yes, yes. And we could get her to sign the new one.
Yes. I just love her book. It's so inspiring. Every little bit of corner, that corner is inspiring. This corner is inspiring. And then it inspires you to like, oh, I want to do this aesthetically on my like thumbnail. You know?
Yes.
The colors are so amazing. Love that. And then
here. I like this one. Things I learned this week, but I want to put things I learned this month. Like I want to do it for May. Things I learned this month.
I love this focus. I want to do that.
But I don't know if I have a stamp set. I have so many different things and it's getting me to use it, but then you have to kind of look through and see what I have.
Yes. That's the painful part. But after that, it's going to be good because it's all together.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love this trends. Trends for 2020, face masks, press on nails, loungewear, Disney Plus. Oh my God, I need to do that. Trends for June 2020. Bridgerton, even if I'm late to the game. Queen Charlotte. Sunscreen. Volleyball net. Oh, I love yogurt and granola right now. I am just...
I am loving peaches and cream oatmeal.
Wait, what? You love that? Do you want me to bring some so you can have it for breakfast?
Well, that's a good idea actually, because all it is hot water.
Absolutely. And
I'll bring some.
Or we can just buy it at the Walmart, friend.
What?
We can just buy it at the Walmart.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I'm bringing the kettle again.
Yes, let's bring the kettle because I'm bringing instant coffee if I need it. Um,
I just laugh because the whole time when we were planning this last year, you were like, well, I'm like, I'm going to bring a kettle. And you should have like seen the look on her face. Like, Rachel, you're bringing a kettle. Come on now. And I'm like, well, like, what if there's, you know,
no microwave in the
no
room.
microwave and I really like my tea and, it's a
Oh,
way
her
to cut
kettle
down
is
costs.
awesome.
And she just looked at me like, come on now. But
Yeah.
guess who used that damn kettle as
Me
much as I did?
all the time.
You used it all the time.
I love it with my tea.
Yes.
And it's so fast. It's
Yes.
like lightning speed. You're still putting your socks on. It's like,
So that makes me laugh. But anyways, I do plan
I
on
love your kettle. I'm going to put it in my book. Rachel's kettle.
I don't did we take a picture of it?
No.
Why not? We should have.
We should. We should have taken a picture with your kettle. Like us holding the kettle together. Oh,
Yes, we should have.
oh, this is so amazing. She has quirks. Perfect day, my wish. Oh, when I can't sleep. Words that describe me. Oh, that's amazing. Things I really do well. I just want to copy everything in here.
She has
Guilty
nice layouts. And I mean I've used some of her concepts, but you can see that I've made it my own too.
I love that. Look how pretty that is.
Like this layout, this is my favorite because it's using all the scraps left over from the retreat because I put them all in a pouch like this. And Pia gave me a bunch of hers because she didn't want them anymore. She was, so I just threw everything in here, and I just love rummaging through it and
I love
trying
that
to
idea.
make stuff with it.
I love that idea. It's so smart. Just putting it all together. And they look so cohesive, Rach. Like honestly.
Well, but it's all different. I was gonna say SHIT. It's all different stuff that I'm using. It's no one collection. It's like random.
Honestly, it looks like it is from the same collection to me.
So I don't know. I really like this layout. I know I'm just like admiring it. It doesn't have the picture yet. It doesn't have the journaling, but I like this theme of the Remember This. Where is that from? April. It's a little different, but it's still. This is always going to be the consistent stamp. So now I need a piece of paper for here.
It's so amazing to be able to put that's what blew me away is this one notebook is your planner, your journal, and your everything.
Well, and what I'm thinking of doing, because I like the daily reflection, and I look at here, it's already June 5th, and I haven't made the pages yet. What I would like to do, I think, is take that insert and leave it by my bed. Like it doesn't have to stay with the book, right? And then just keep that by my bed. So that's the last thing I do before I go to bed.
Yeah, that's what I want to do too. I don't want to be on my phone.
Yeah,
it's too stimulating. It's too stimulating.
Yes, it is. And that sometimes
it's like next episode.
Well, I just want to look. Let's look at DIY embellishments, and then you scroll,
and then it's like 2 hours later, and you're watching the third episode when you were just checking your phone for like a work message. It's like ridiculous.
Yes,
that's why you can't sleep. Is because your brain is not shutting down. So that's what I want to do as well. Is to journal. So I would like take a shower, calm down. Moisturize, whatever you need to do.
I like listening to my ASMR. That's what I like.
Yeah, do that. And then just write down your thoughts. It's like a brain dump. So it's no longer in your brain. You have moved it to the other. You've removed it entirely. It's like, oh, okay, that's been dumped. All the things that I'm keeping as like a side pocket of your brain.
Yes.
It's like, oh, I'll just put it right here so I can delete it completely because it has been written.
Oh, I don't know. There's something about this layout. Sorry, I just keep coming back to it. But there's something I like about it.
I love the style of Lael Konkar of like the side writing on the page on the sides, like the border, that makes it so finished in my head. In my head, it tells me, oh, now you have the sides done. It is finished. Like this. It was waiting for that one thing that signifies that finito. Tapos na. Right there. It's like so much fun. Use whatever you have. It doesn't have to be super fancy, but it's the pictures and the words that your future self will thank you for. Do you like looking back and rereading your diaries of your past?
Well, I do, but I mean, I haven't. It's not something I've done recently, like gone back and looked. But I do like looking at things, especially like little memories of the
Yep.
kids, what they might have been saying, or what we were watching, or
I love looking back at my diary and my struggles, like literal struggles. And it makes me grateful for what I have now.
yes, that's true.
It's like, when I was working in the call center, I I would never have the capacity to buy anything extra. Absolutely zero. Nothing. And it's so like, wow, you come a long way from that
Those
paycheck to
days.
paycheck, literal paycheck to paycheck. I would send my mom my paycheck, you know?
Yeah.
It is like, wow, those were the days. And it was like all the struggles. And it makes you so grateful for where you are now. And I'm so glad that I wrote that um then, and being able to reread it. It's like, damn, that was that was tough, but you got through it. You can get through anything. It is 10:31, my friend.
Yes, it time flies when you're having fun.
I
As you always have
know.
comment, once I start working on this, all of a sudden it's like boom, and I just can't stop.
I just want to make sure because you are working tomorrow.
Yes, I do, and I should go. I should. We need to wrap it up. But all of a sudden I'm just like, oh, I don't want to stop.
No, it's so cute. Like, look at that. Just the paper, the simple stamp, and then it's been brought to life. Such
Yeah.
simple tools. And that's available in 3craftchicks.com.
What's
That's
available?
there. Huh? The nail concar?
Oh, yes, the stamp. Yes.
Yeah. Find that and put it in my planner section. Because that would be awesome to put there.
The thing is, you can't add too much bulk with this because then you can't journal very well, or you have to do it off this little page here. So, but yeah, look at that. In an hour, 2 layouts. I can print out the picture after we are done being live.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have the picture selected. I just go to my favorites and I'll print it. Then here's the little journaling, the listing of everything to remember. And this is going to be I'm going to probably stamp the details there. And things to remember for next year, to be planning ahead.
So pretty. I would love to see it when you're done. It's going to be
I'm going to take a
amazing.
chance and stamp this. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm doing this.
What I made was I made a traveler's notebook cover, which is essentially just scoring and folding and laminating. And then I made 3 signatures. And this is the style of Lael Concar, like the wide one. And that's what we did. Rachel sent me this kit from Lael Concar last year. Remember, Rach?
Yes.
And then we did put a pocket on it and everything. It was so much fun. And that's what I still have on here. I still haven't put the photos. I have all the photos right here. But of course, I did not put it. It would be so fun because that's when we just got Lucy. When Lucy was a wee baby. Oh my God. Yes. And then that's when I was obsessed with the greeting farm girl, Elizabeth. Look at her. She's like in the front page.
Yes.
She's colored in different colors and costumes. I'm obsessed with Elizabeth, like no joke. I
See, I
remember.
did a boo boo. Look. Ah. I got my
Oh,
fingerprint there, and then it's a
no.
little bit goopy goop there.
You wouldn't remember. It's okay. In the future, you wouldn't even look at it. Look how so easy this is. Just
There.
adding things. It's so much fun. Just try. Just try putting it together, your layout, and then put some journaling perhaps. And it's done. So easy, so much fun, and so therapeutic.
And a way to get your stories done in it. And if you're, you know, journaling is good for your mental health, and then the crafty part is good to fill your cup. Also good for mental health, but also like
Good for
gets,
everything.
yeah, just gets your crafty juices going.
Absolutely. Absolutely agree. Agree to everything you said. Oh my gosh. Look how simple. You just put a layout. This is done. You just put your journaling, like we got Lucy. She was a wee baby. Oh, look at my baby Bushy when she was little. She was so small then. Look, she would
Oh my
fit in
gosh. Look at
Joyce's lap. Now she's so long.
yeah, she's so long.
Oh, my girl is gonna be a year old. Ah, look how tiny she was. Oh my goodness. Alexa's Barbie party. Look how small Lucy was when we got her. That's insane.
Wow.
And Nick had a perm. Jeez. So funny. It's so much fun looking to look back.
Well, that's not that long ago.
I
Like,
know. It
and
was
it's
just
still
like
nice to
last
look through it
year.
all. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I was obsessed with Elizabeth for sure. That's for Shizzlers.
Yeah. Look how fast that comes together. So I don't know. If you're into scrapbooking, but not the big layouts, but and you like journaling, this book listing, Leo by mail
Business.
stuff is a way to go. You can use all the stuff that you have. You do not have to buy anything. You can make
Yes.
your own notebooks. We're
Make
using
your
our
own
stash.
notebook. Make your
The
own
only
notebook.
thing that would be helpful to buy if you needed something is the long arm stapler to staple the little inserts, but
Mhm.
you could sew it if you wanted and
Yes,
stitch
it's
it.
not. You
You
don't
don't
have to buy anything.
no. This is using everything in your stash. And I have all these like planner steps that I had all the best intentions using, but here we are using it for this. And it's just so fun to go back and look.
Yes, agreed. What she said.
Yeah. And look how fast that layout came together. It's just amazing. So,
Right?
yeah.
It's like blip,
So
done.
we encourage you, if you're going to the retreat, to make one.
Yes.
There'll be a component where we are doing, what do you call it? Yearbook signing and little messages to each
Yes,
other. So
yearbooks and
if you want to be
messages.
included on the fun, you can either make yours there if you don't have time, but if you make yours beforehand, that might be fun too. But we appreciate all of you for joining us
Thank
for
you.
our late night crafts and laughs. We really hope to see you next week as well. What
Don't
is
forget
the
the
theme
thumbs
of?
up.
I guess the theme of June is summer, isn't it? Or is it fruit? What
Summer,
is the
yes.
theme?
Summer.
Okay,
June is summer and travel.
and travel.
So whichever you like, it's gonna be could be fruits, ice cream, Whatever you
I
like.
want to make a KS Crafts picnic basket because I got that dye, but I want to use strawberries. So I think that's what I'm going to make next week. I just have to cut it and prep it because I realize I don't have many days left to prep for the kids' teachers. And you know how I like to do that.
Yes, you do.
So yeah. So anyways, thank you so much for joining us. This is Rachel and
Christian.
signing off. We look forward to seeing you next Wednesday. If you were inspired by anything that we made or did tonight, please, and you create something, please be sure to tag us so we can see what you're up to. Other than that, have a great crafty week, and we'll see
Please
you all
don't
next
forget your
time.
thumbs up. That will be
Bye.
awesome. Bye, everyone.